This is a budget prediction. Hope you guys are doing alright. Hope you guys are fine. Well, in today's video, I'm actually going to be teaching you guys on how to predict an over 1.5 using a very simple betting strategies. So, you're meeting my first time, budget prediction. I go around teaching people how to make their betting life very, very easy. Alright, so without wasting your time, let's get started. Before I actually teach you this strategy on how you can actually be using this strategy to make an over 1.5 bets, let me show you the ticket we won on our Telegram with this particular strategy. Let me show you. So this is the particular ticket I played. Let me show you the ticket. This particular ticket I played, and you can see we won this particular game with these particular strategies. Look at people actually winning from my Telegram channel. You can see this particular. You can see how people are actually appreciating this particular strategy, and we also have draw strategy, but we are going to be focusing on an over 1.5 betting strategy today. So for you to get your over 1.5, you're going to be using an application called forebet. Right, so this is we're going to be using a website. Sorry, a website called forebet. So if you're using a Safari, you can go to your. If you're using an iPhone, you can go to your Safari and search for forebet. If you're using an Android, you can go to your Chrome and search for forebet. When you get to forebet, the next thing you have to do is to check the correct score predicted by forebet. These are the correct score line predicted by forebet. So this is what we are going to be looking at. We don't have to look at much details here. Very simple strategy. We're looking at the correct score predicted by forebet. So this is what we're going to be looking at. So you can see different correct score line predicted by forebet: 3-3, 2-2, 0-0, 2-0, 1-0, just like that, right? So what you're going to be focusing on is when you see a correct score line like 3-2, 4-1, and let's say 3-0. These are the correct score line. These are three correct score line we'll be looking at to predict our over 1.5 betting strategy, right? So I don't want to waste your time or to bore you with anything. We must first look at the league you are predicting from. So, for example, now you can see this France versus Israel to play over 1.5. How do you determine if this game is going to play over 1.5? The first thing you have to do is to check out the correct scoreline predicted by forebet. You can see the forebet predicted that this game is going to end 3-0. So I have to go to Sportybet now to determine if they are going to play an over 1.5 or not. So I have to search for the game on my Sportybet account. So let's go search, right? So you can see the particular game here. Let me show you the game. You can see the particular game here. France versus Israel. This particular game here. So you are going to be determining if this game is going to play an over 1.5 or not. So after getting your correct scoreline from forebet, you want to go to start on your Sportybet. You want to check this game on Sportybet. So you go to your start or your Sportybet. You go to start. The next thing you have to do is to go to head-to-head new. This head-to-head new will help you determine if they are going to play 1.5 or not, right? So let's go to head-to-head new. So guys, this is head-to-head new. When you get to head-to-head new, this is what you're going to see here. So now the next thing you have to do is to check on this particular area. You can see everything here is actually upward. This arrow here, you can see all the arrow is actually green. This is the first thing you have to do. All the arrow here is actually is green. So this game shows that they are going to play even over 2.5 goals to be scored, right? But we are going to be focusing on over 1.5 goal. And you can see the predicted score, predicted percentage for over 1.5 is 100%, right? So you want to make sure that your predicted over 1.5 percentage here should be at least 70 to 100% and above, 70% and above. So when you get 70% and above and you get your corrected score line as 3-0, 3-2 or even 4-1, then the next thing you have to do is to check on this arrow. When you get your arrow, everything is actually pointing upward. You can go for an over 1.5 goals to be scored in that particular match. So you can see the odds for over 1.5 is very, very small. But if you are lucky, you're going to be getting even 1.30 as over 1.5, 20 whatever, you're going to be getting that as over 1.5. So I'm very confident that France is actually going to be winning that game and over 1.5 goals is going to be happening in that particular match, unless if they're actually going to be playing a wicked game. So the next one we are going to be predicting is this particular Macedonia versus Latvia or whatever the country is. You can see the correct score line is 4-1. So sorry for my pronunciation, whatever. So you can see correct score line is 4-1, right? 4-1. So the next thing you have to do, you have to go to our Sportybet, right? When we get to our Sportybet, we have to go to Sportybet and search for this particular game. Then we'll do our analysis from there, right? So we are going to be checking our Sportybet right now. So let me just pause this. Okay, let me check the Sportybet with you guys so you guys can see what I'm actually doing, right? So this is it, this particular game here. You can see this is the game here. So the next thing you have to do is to click the game, and you go to start. Then when you get to start, you go to head-to-head new, this particular place. When you get to head-to-head new, then you're going to wait for it to load out the data, right? So posting this video thing, it load out the data for us, right? So okay, so you can see it has already loaded out the data for us, and so now you can see everything is actually pointing upward except this particular one here. It's actually not pointing upward. So if I want to bet on this game, I will still go for 1.5, but it's going to be at my own risk, right? At my own risk. I can go for this game as over 1.5. How do I decide if this game is going to play 1.5? And I will now have to check their particular head-to-head to see if they're actually playing an over 1.5. So you can see in the last 4 meetings they have met, over 1.5 goals used to happen. So it is an evidence that this particular game might play over 1.5, right? So you want to check, you want to make sure that everything here is all the arrow here is actually pointing upward, all the arrow here is actually pointing upward, and the over 1.5 percentage should be 70% and above. That is the first criteria to get your over 1.5 strategy. So after getting that, you want to check their head-to-head to see if they actually play over 1.5. Now, I'm actually going to tell you a little secret. A little secret. This is not 100% guaranteed that you're going to be winning this particular game if you follow the instructions. So what are you going to do to get your best result? You make sure you go for important leagues, bigger leagues. Stop going for lower leagues like the Argentina leagues. Those are known for low scoring leagues. Those are known for low scoring game. So if you go for low scoring leagues, you're definitely not going to be getting your over 1.5 percentage, right? Accurate. You're not going to, even if the forebet predicted that this game is going to play 3-2 or 4-1 or even 3-1 or something like that. You want to make sure that you're actually going for bigger leagues. So if you can see the example I'm actually using, two examples I'm actually using is this Nations Cup, which is also high scoring competition, so whatever. So this is how to predict an over 1.5 using a very simple strategy. So I will go back to the ticket I played and I will show you the games I picked so you can see what I did, right? So let's go back to the ticket I played. So go back to my Telegram channel. So if you're not in my Telegram channel, you can do well to join my Telegram channel. The link is going to be in the video description, right? So let's go. So you can see the ticket. You can see every game I played out here was actually from England. You can see, and I know that England are actually a high scoring league, so definitely they will produce an over 1.5 for me, and I was very, very confident and we particularly won this particular game very easy and no stress. So if you are interested in joining us on Telegram, you can click our link and join us. And I have my personal coaching group where I drop different betting strategy that's has not yet gone public. So if you're interested in joining our personal coaching group, you can definitely message me directly on WhatsApp, and I'm actually going to be educating you on different betting strategy, right? So you can see these are personal private coaching group. We have different betting strategy, and there I'll be teaching you guys on how to predict using AI and different betting strategies. So I don't want to waste your time or even bore you with any of these betting strategies. So go out and test the strategy yourself. And if you have any problem with this strategy, do not forget to text me on WhatsApp, and I will be there to answer you completely. So peace and love for now. Bye bye.